Nothing gets built without a plan. Not a house, not a skyscraper, not a single room. You can buy every tool, order every material, hire the best crew, but without a blueprint, you ain't working. Let me ask you a personal question. What are you building? How about another one? Who are you building it for? A lot of us are grinding every day, hustling hard, checking boxes. It's time to redefine what the finish line looks like. And that's where the blueprint comes in. It's not about what you're gonna do next. It's deciding what it is that's gonna outlive you. Here's something you might not know. Blueprints aren't just pretty pictures of what the finish line looks like. They are step-by-step maps built upon the previous work. Foundation, framing, electrical, HVAC, plumbing, finishing, landscaping. Every line matters. Every page has a purpose. And if you miss one measurement, it's a domino effect. Every single part of the project will feel it. Every part will suffer, which is why you constantly refer back to the prints as you progress, and you check the change orders and make sure you're doing the right thing. The plan is still the plan. A well laid out and clear vision tells you what gets built today, what belongs on next week's schedule, and what doesn't belong at all. Blueprints both define and help measure progress being made. If you hang around in any kind of construction forum, you're gonna hear the horror stories. Somebody dives in without checking permits. Somebody started hanging drywall before they even made sure that the studs were level. You buy the wrong material that you weren't gonna use on this job or the next 5 jobs. And the next thing you know, you're ending up having to tear down walls or lose days of work or thousands of dollars of money on something that a well laid out plan, if properly followed, would have prevented. And I bet that feeling is familiar to a lot of people watching. You know, it's a lot like how life feels when you're hustling without a vision. You end up burnt out, off course, and you're building something that you question why you're even building it in the first place. The great part about this is good news for those that don't already know. God has already drawn out the master plan for all of us. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." You may not see the full set of prints yet today, but the foundation is already been set long time ago. Proverbs 16:3 reminds us, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Remember, blueprints don't just tell you what to do, they keep you from doing the wrong things as well. And your job, pick up the tools and build responsibly in good faith. So why does this matter? Legacy is more than just the money you're leaving or your last name. It's the values that you modeled, the people that you impacted, the lessons that you taught directly or that your life will teach when you're gone. Much like our brother in Christ, Charlie Kirk. Blueprints lead to buildings that outlast the builders, or at least good ones too. Every decision that you make today is drawing lines that future generations, both of your family and your surroundings, are going to end up living in. So I think you must ask yourself, are you building something that you want to die with you? Or are you building something that you want to echo loudly for generations to come? So let's define your blueprint. Here's the challenge. You got to do it yourself. There's nobody that's going to build a personalized blueprint for your life better than you can. You got to use your notes that you've been taking up until this point to help you complete what you need to do to be able to build this blueprint. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that doesn't make sense, watch the previous videos and I'm sure you'll get a lot more guidance. Trust. Grab a notebook and write down these 5 areas: spiritual, family, financial, physical, relationship, community, association, however you want to label that last one. But the people that are around you, the people that you interact with, your network. And for each one, you want to define at least what it is right now for you, what your vision is, your ideal outcome. And from that ideal outcome, now you have to write down 1 or 2 steps. You need to define the most baseline thing that must be in place before you can frame anything else regarding your ideal desired outcome. And finally, with those foundations drawn out and those action steps written down, the only thing you have to do is commit to review your blueprint often, early and often, daily, weekly. The more often that you look at it, the more often your brain is going to take the content that you're looking at, force your brain to start working on solutions to allow yourself to step into that desired end state. It's very meta, but it works. Trust and believe. It'll work for you just like it's worked for many people before. Listen, plans change. Life likes to throw a curveball, but a real vision will keep you aligned, regardless of what roller coaster you're currently on. And if you've been building without a plan, I mean, that's great. Let's take it a step further. Today is the perfect day to pause, reassess, and actually put some lines down on paper. This is week 12 of the Toolbox series. This is the finale, so to say. From the mirror to the blueprint, from honesty to vision. You should now, if you've watched all of this, have a full set of tools and understandings of concepts to be able to start putting habits together that are going to help you elevate your system of thought. They're practices for a life that's intentional, powerful, God-centered. If you're here, I'm proud of you and thank you. But more importantly, you should be proud of you. You took time to actually delve into content that's going to elevate what your mind does moving forward. At least hopefully if it sticks with you. Now it's time for you to build yourself up. Grab the free Toolbox guide. It's still available. I don't plan on taking it down. Use a journal. Hopefully we have some nice journals now that you have in rotation to stay consistent with yourself. Join the Just a Guy community for accountability. Keep me accountable. Keep yourself accountable. Sharing wisdom. Hopefully a lot of people are going to start sharing even more. And you share this final episode with somebody else that needs to start also building with purpose, defining that vision for themselves and their life. You have the tools and you can make the plan. So now go ahead and build your life. Let's keep going and keep building this world together, making it a better place every day. Peace.